Good morning, Bulldogs. This is an emergency school closing video. I've been working on one for you guys over the weekend, but unfortunately I've been having some technological trouble and my computer stopped working last night. So I'm improvising here with an iPad mini, and I don't have the information on the video that I put together for you guys for today. But adapt and overcome we will. So today, I first wanted to thank you for all of you who filled out the Google form as far as the feedback for what we should be doing moving forward. I put some of that into today's stuff that I can't use right now, but once I remedy the computer situation, I'll get some of that stuff up and running. If you didn't fill out the Google form, please do. I'll still be reading it, and I'll still be using it to assess the kinds of things we should be doing moving forward. I did want to tell you a little bit that happened on this day, so I'll tell you a quick story real quick. Today, on March 23rd, 1857, the first Otis elevator was installed in New York City. And if you learn the story of Elisha Otis, E-L-I-S-H-A, then O-T-I-S, you can Google him, look him up. He had many different jobs growing up, but he had a very STEM thinking way of mind. He always often figured, like, how can I make this more efficient? How can I make this more productive? How can I make things better? And as he went from job to job, he sort of implemented those ideas. One time when he was working in a barn, he was literally having to bring produce or corn or something up top. He's like, how can I make this better? And that's sort of where the elevator came out of. And he also found a safety mechanism to make elevators more safe. So if you learn about the history of urban history in New York City, once elevators were installed, the public still didn't really trust it at first. Think about how long it takes us to trust a new technology. So in fact, the high-rise buildings, the wealthy people lived on the bottom, where they didn't have to walk upstairs and didn't have to deal with elevators. Where the building, on the top, the very top, is where like the maids and the servants lived. Those were the cheaper quarters. And now, those are where the penthouses are, right? That's where people pay the big bucks. And that changed once people finally accepted and trusted the technology of the elevator. So that was a big thing that changed not just New York City, but other urban areas and even not so urban areas that have elevators. So I did have a news update I wanted to post for you guys today. Like I said, I'm struggling to get that all up right now. I'm hoping I get this all resolved by tomorrow. Check the news on when you can, and we'll try to talk about some of those tomorrow. For today, you should have 2 things posted on Canvas. It's 2 videos on the Haitian Revolution. I could have made it 1 video, but not knowing if we'd be in school or not when I planned it a few weeks ago, it is 2 videos. I made it just 1 Google form, however. So with the Google form, there's like 10 questions. I'm keeping it simple right now. A lot of you asked to keep it simple. They will get more challenging, I guess, assignments as time goes on. But for the Google form, I'm counting the grade as is. I know sometimes those grades are just for completion or get averaged with other Google forms. Whatever you get is what will be put into PowerSchool. So try your best. As far as more challenging assignments, the next lesson is going to ask you to reflect, right, one of our STEM core values, on the second trimester. You did so in the first trimester when you made a PowerPoint slides on it. You're going to be asked to do the same thing. What is the piece you're most proud of? The piece you would like to, wish you could improve on the most? How interdisciplinary, how what you're learning in our history class connects to other classes, whether it be shop or ELA or science or whatnot. And also how it relates to STEM values. I think I'm just going to ask you to connect it to 1 STEM value. I know right now you're all demonstrating the value of persistence, and I thank you for that. And hopefully I'll have a better video updated for you tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Stay safe.